If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then crap.
Go piss, girl.
No, I will not.
Go piss pants.
Okay, I think we're live. Allegedly.
Allegedly, we're peeing pants.
I am not allegedly peeing pants. I did done pee. I peed in them. I peed a little.
Oh, done perf.
Oh god, Pepsi, please don't start.
Gruntilda.
Oh, there's already people here. Hello.
That's crazy. You have people dedicated to just opening up your stream instantly.
Appreciate it. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, Pepsi, please don't. I should put a feet Pepsi screaming in the background.
I can't hear Pepsi.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure they can hear you, so it doesn't just sound like I'm talking to myself.
Hi. Lol.
Oh, people are being so nice already. What's up, Namey Ella? Hello, Tony the Tanuki.
How's my volume?
Alana, Strawberry Boba Milk Tea, Ori Corey, and hello, guys. Hello.
Make sure to put a poop emoji in the chat. Haha, if my volume's good. Let's see if they actually do it. If they do it, then,
that would be so funny.
Uh-oh.
That would make you an influencer.
An What a cruel fate. I don't want to be an influencer. Oh no.
Hyperfixate said, I've missed you so much, Yeager. I missed you in particular. Oh, there's some poops in chat, guys. Cole, there's poops in chat.
Already.
You're an influencer.
Awesome.
Well, okay.
It's like I'm a TikTok star. That's crazy.
All right. Yeager fandom rise. I think they all have jobs. But luckily today's the weekend.
True.
That's why I'm doing this. Will you live stream on Twitch or X? You can live stream on X? I don't know that.
Twitter?
Yeah. No.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. There's just going to be like a younger generation of people that unironically call it X.
Oh my god,
That's
is that
like,
is Joga in chat? What's up? Hi.
Yo, not to hate on you young people, but you're kind of dumb.
Okay.
What are you so young for?
I mean, all of my people are on YouTube, so I think I tried doing. Remember Picardo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't really work.
People have to know that you're over there. You have to have a following big enough to let people know that you're over there.
Yeah. Where have you been? Says Stardust.
Busy.
Well, I guess, I'll talk about it.
About what? Your work?
Yeah, just, you know, where I've been.
Oh.
When was the last time I even uploaded?
We used to live together. Oh no, there was the last thing you uploaded was the makeshift thing that because your fans failed you. But
that's not true.
it's not true.
But
it was like almost a year ago was your last upload, and before
really?
that we were living together was your other upload.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's been so long since I've seen a stream of yours. I'm literally about to graduate college and finish my senior film. That's awesome. So I'm just playing this what I'm working on in the background while I yap. Um, Actually, I'm gonna like.
I watched your videos as kid. Bet many people say that.
So the makeshift thing, yeah. So um, they were like, we're doing like a re-release. You want in? And I was like, well, I don't really think that's like. I don't think that's
Wise.
gonna be successful, but like I got a free second plushie out of it, so
Still have
uh
my two.
yeah, so that's whatever. And then I mean I don't really have an excuse because I was unemployed for a year and a half almost. So
You could have been streaming for that year and a half and gotten
yeah, but
maybe some ads. I don't know.
is Jaeger a VTuber now? No, I'm not a VTuber. This model has been collecting dust.
It's old,
It's really
barely
old.
rigged.
This is like a 5-year-old model.
You can tell the generation if you the average quality of VTuber models today are like way past this.
Well, I mean, I just got a nice
This one
person.
was high. This one was high tech 5 years ago.
Well, a nice person on Twitter called Daisy Baka, I think, rigged this for me in exchange for some art. So, but yeah, like, I'm just trying to think of what the hell I've been doing. Yeah.
Nothing. You got another cat named Scrunt.
I got another cat. Yeah, named Winky.
Scrunt.
I moved back to Toronto.
I moved
I
away further from Toronto.
so okay, so I graduated college. I graduated college in 2022.
Inherited the debt.
I have I have student loans. Did you make your VTuber
$40,000
model?
worth of them.
No. I did make the art for this model, yes.
Guys, make sure to donate $40,000 tonight, or the world will end.
So graduated college. Okay. Moved in with Cole for some reason.
Because you asked.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't have to do that, but you were like, come move in with me, and I was like, okay, I got nothing better to do. It was funny.
Yeah.
I did it for Ara farming.
Did it for it was a side quest.
Yeah, it was a side quest.
Yeah.
Side quest that put me into fucking major debt.
Oh, please. Please.
11 grand is quite big for someone who just has a car.
What do you mean it put you into debt? What,
It did.
our Costco trips would put you into debt?
No, my car exploding put me into debt.
Oh, well, that wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't.
What
But
do
that
you
happened
mean?
that happened when we lived together, so I'm counting it.
Okay, sure, buddy.
It did.
Yeah, so while I was living with Cole, I did have a job as an animator. I was working on a kids show.
Are you allowed to name the children's show?
I don't want to because people are creepy sometimes.
No. Yeah, it's true. It was
So,
Steven Universe,
it
by
wasn't.
the way.
God, I wish.
And Has Been Hotel.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there. So I was
Calling Has
working.
Been Hotel a kids show is not incorrect, if you ask me.
So I was working for a while. I don't think I uploaded during that time. Did I? I don't think I did any animation memes that year.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. So I was just chilling, working on my show. Gained a lot of weight.
Not my fault.
It was entirely your fault.
Oh, it was.
It was entirely your fault.
You could have said no when I invited you out to places like Chuck's.
Ugh. Half off appetizers after 9 p.m.
Come on, it was just simply epic.
What program are you using? Toonboom. Yeah, I've always used Toonboom. I used Flash when I started out. But this is Harmony 24 Premium. I I had surgery. I got my boobies reduced.
And I got mine increased.
Yeah, I injected the fat cells into Cole's bosom.
We swapped ass cheeks as well.
We did.
That
The,
one didn't happen.
the canvas size. QZ asks, may I ask the canvas size? This is 1920 by 1080. It's just... Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. I totally was lying. I just defaulted to that because that's like standard. Hold on. This is 1900 by 19... This is 1900 by 1900, but the standard is 1920 by 1080. But this is like a specific... Like, this is for Twitter. So, that's why it's the size. Oh.
Oh, I missed it. Someone said, are you planning to go in any animation studio or make your own? Did we answer that? I must be like going crazy.
No. I mean, I guess I was getting to that.
You should make your own and then go
I
bankrupt
have
again.
no discipline. And also, like, right now is, like, would be the worst time to start an animation, like, business like that.
True.
Um,
You have no intellectual product. Oh my god. You got no series to animate.
oh, I got Darcy.
You think people will pay for that?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, got fat, got surgery.
Those two things are related.
And then I got really tired of living in the city we were living in. And
It was a nice place, but
it was so
definitely not
lame.
convenient.
It wasn't convenient. I mean, all like
It was like a big town, but not really.
it was a university town. So,
Yeah, things were far away, but also close.
well, close for you because you drove, but I did not drive. So I would like, I was also like really depressed. So I was sleeping all day, and Cole was at work
All day.
all day. So like, if I needed something that required like a car, because I don't drive, right? So Cole drove me everywhere. He's like
Passenger princess.
passenger princess perpetually.
Wish I could
So
be unemployed. That'd be awesome. I'll be unemployed and make money.
yeah. I was just like,
Gold, basically.
so I was like sleeping until 3, working until like 4 in the morning. And then like on the weekends I would like walk to the Value Village or like walk to Dollarama, and like we would go to like Dairy Queen or Chuck's or whatever
Just to hang out.
just to hang out. And that was my life for like a year.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate,
What?
but just how unlucky we were with some of that stuff. It
Ugh.
would be nice if I had better work hours.
Well, yeah, like
And I-
you were getting up at like 5 in the morning to go to work.
Yeah, and then to get back by fucking 8 p.m.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
Then the other job I got off work at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, not ideal, but like I really liked my job. Like as an animator, I was doing like I was doing tweening work, which I know everybody thinks that I hate it because of that really unfortunate video that I made when I was 16, thinking I knew everything in the world. But yeah, then I was like, I'm gonna move back to Toronto, which is where I'm from. And
Ooh.
I have just been here for almost 2 years now. Chillin'. You know, except for that part where my contract ended at my last job. Hold on, what am I doing here? Hold on. Contract ended, and I was out of work for a year and 3 months. Actually, I did pick up like a 3-month contract with this company I used to work for a couple summers ago. But that was only a couple of months, so I was unemployed for like a year and a half, and I did absolutely nothing.
Ooh, look how behind this guy is. Didn't you move to Mexico? That was
That's,
a long time ago.
oh my God.
What was that, like 4 or 5 years ago now?
I was supposed to move to Mexico like 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was that time too. Which one are you referencing? The really old one or?
Um, yeah, that's like a whole other tangent I could go off of. But no, I spent a lot of time in Mexico because I have family there. I'm not Mexican, they just live there. So, how's your Arctic Fox asks, how was your process of getting into Sheridan? I see how hard it is nowadays. It was difficult, okay? I think, I don't know why, for some reason I was thinking about my portfolio and I did it all on paper and I don't remember if that was a requirement, but it was just like needlessly difficult. Like I was in my room and I had like paper everywhere and I had my like light table set up and it was like really stressful. And my portfolio was like cheeks. It was bad. It was bad. I don't know why they let me in, but they did. Maybe I
'Cause you're an
see.
art. They let you in because you're an art student.
Well, they let me in. I think it was because of like I maybe one day will do like one of those my accepted college portfolio videos. But I put like my animation meme stuff in there. Like it was all furry stuff. I think I put Slugbox fan art in there, which is hilarious to me. Like in the personal art section. Like I don't know, pretty cringy, pretty embarrassing, but it was difficult. I did like a prep course for figure drawing, and that really, really helped me. It was more than figure drawing. It was specifically an animation portfolio prep course. So like before you even make the portfolio, you go to these classes. I think it was like a couple of months, and you just draw figure drawing like 6 hours a day. So
Jeez.
that was really brutal, but it helped me get in. But it was not cheap. So
Didn't Slugbox's wife or partner leave them not too long ago?
yes, it's pretty sad.
Rough.
Yeah, I feel really bad for him. But
I did not.
don't be a hater.
That was okay. Just normal girl says, "Do you do traditional art?"
I
Not
used
anymore.
no, not anymore. It's been a fat minute since I've done anything traditional, but the last time I really like went gung ho with it was on my Sheridan portfolio. So yeah, maybe one day if I feel like I want to be relevant, I'll, I'll do one of those videos exposing my mid-ass portfolio.
That'd be funny.
Hi Yeagar. Evan's ranking tablet says, Hi Yeagar, I'm Evan, and Fueled is one of my all-time favorite YouTube videos. Big fan, love you so much. Thank you. I am still so proud of Fueled. So I'm glad that people like are still watching it.
Yeah, other YouTubers referenced it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy when Saberspark made a video about it.
Super
Yeah.
snark.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, that adds up. It's interesting to see so many people rejected in the 20s. I just ended up being curious. I forgot to mention that I did apply like right out of high school and I got rejected. And back then, I think it was 2018, you had to like make a physical portfolio and mail it in.
Did you graduate? You didn't graduate high school 2018.
I graduated.
2017.
Yeah, I graduated in 2017, but I didn't apply until like I guess the next summer. It wasn't like immediately out of high school.
Yeah, because you sent me to your school to go pick up your garbage for your stuff. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I had to go into your school and go to the office and request papers from your report cards.
Oh, I think I'd already
really weird because I was what 20. How old was I then? No, I must have been only like 20.
Yeah, because like I think I had already moved out to Toronto by then.
You were gone. So I think you were still in Mexico at that point.
I don't know. I was always like in Mexico or in Toronto. Is there a cat in the background? Yeah, that's Pepper.
That's Scruntilda.
That's not her name.
I just noticed this guy said Tychus. Tychus. I'm going on my first date tomorrow. How do I make her happy? Women really like it when you lie to them from the
Don't
start.
take his advice.
You
Don't take his
should
advice.
you should look at her in the face and say, "Ha, you're stupid. You're dumb looking."
Oh, I kind of went off topic. What was I talking about? Well, anyway, Lumine Arc, good luck on your portfolio. But yeah, I think it is accepted generally that it's hard to get into Sheridan. I think I was a fluke, honestly. But you know, joke's on them because like I graduated now and I survived. So
Kaichu said something in chat that I think got missed. I don't know. Did you
what'd he
talk
say?
about, you're using onion skin a lot. How often do you do the flipping method while animating?
Oh, I know that the flipping method is like used mostly by people who did traditional art or traditional animation, like with the pegboard and stuff. I don't like I flip back and forth to see how it works, but in general, I do just use like the onion skin, and like normally I have like a rough animation, which I do have a rough animation for this. It's just not turned on because I'm doing more in between stuff right now.
Light training.
Yeah, but no, I don't really flip. Hi, Pepsi.
Wow, Squintilda's going crazy.
Yeah.
We keep
Oh,
this
actually,
live
it's
stream
time
video on your channel if you end the live stream.
Yeah, I'll keep it up. I actually gotta feed them. It's 5 o'clock. I just forgot to feed them. That's...
Oh, that's why they're starving.
Okay, I'll be like 5 seconds.
They're basically like Halloween skeleton cats.
Okay, BRB, hold on.
Yeah, go feed your things. Go feed your
Entertain
creatures.
them.
I could do my best. Hello. Have you made any new OC? Oh, I should start from like not from like the newest messages.
You hungry?
Let's see. Hello, Sheeran Mad. Who are you? Flipping something. Nobody pays for animators. Nobody cares. Oh, I can't answer that question. My answer to most anything online internet related is usually bad. New OCs? Nope. Not to use onion skin. She's not gonna see her messages from there. You only got me now. Oh, ew. What the hell? There's all these ugly emotes. Too bad, you get me. Tis your favorite color? I like orange. Orange is pretty above. I should have made a... Oh no, there's an announcement. Right, I forgot. An announcement gets made in the server every time Georgia does anything on stream.
What? I've like given up on trying to be...
I forgot I even set that up, honestly.
I'm giving up on trying to be a YouTuber that has a stream or a Discord server. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much work. Where was I? What was I yapping about? Hi, Yeager. Did not expect you to have such a deep voice. What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. You should actually promote me more.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this. Just normal girl. Yeager, I'm trying to...
Up there. Yeah,
I'm trying to be an animator, but it's hard for me because I live in a place where technically nobody pays for animations or nobody cares. So do you have any suggestions? That's just kind of how it is right now. Nobody wants to pay for animation anymore. A bunch of layoffs have been going on, especially in the States, because of the education on grant short cuttings. Like they're cutting funding. So right now is a really bad time to be an animator, and I guess I'll talk about more of that when I was going to talk about why I was unemployed. So, but I'll get on that in a minute.
There's a really obvious answer, but it includes being evil on Twitter.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about AI.
No, not that.
Oh.
Are you
AI
good at drawing people with no clothes? Do you have shame?
That's not my industry. Our profs told us not to use onion skin for most of our stuff. I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me because, like, this is the times. And someone else says Arctic foxes, it's kind of redundant. Yeah, it is kind of redundant now. So, I mean, they probably want you to kind of keep your skills like preserved, I guess, like not relying on it, because that's how it used to be, I guess. I don't know.
You got free money.
Thank you, Richard.
Now you can buy 13 Dairy Queen Blizzards.
No. Oh wait, that wasn't you. Definitely not.
Hope my keyboard's not too loud.
It's not.
Oops.
Would you mind making your video shoulder boulders public again? You had the whole thing copy and pasted and stuff? Why did I take that down? I think it was copyrighted, but it's on my shorts. I think. Yeah, shoulder boulders is still on my shorts, but this song was like really restricted. So I think it's banned in some countries.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, from the Wayback Machine. Oh, okay.
Just saw you were alive. It's been a while since I've seen your streams. How have you been? Epic!
Hi, Shark Jelly.
Jelly Belly.
I miss your perfect animation meme. Did I private that?
I like that you can click on people's names and go to their channel. I think
What?
I mentioned that last time you were streaming.
Uh-huh. What?
Nothing. It's just that you can click on you click on people's profiles or names in the comments, and you can go directly to their YouTube channels.
Has that not always been a feature?
It is. It's just funny. That's all.
Okay. Your OC reminds me of Jessica Rabbit. Well,
Wow.
I'll take that as a compliment. Java Glosk says, "Hi, I'm scramming for my calculus finals. Watching you animate is really nice and nostalgic." Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I feel nostalgic too for animation memes, but you know, it goes through its periods, and I think my time is over. So
You're no longer a child.
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Both children when you started the the YouTubing?
I was 16 when I started becoming like an animation meme YouTuber, and I think it like messed with me in a lot of ways.
You're chasing clout.
Huh? No, I don't think I was ever a clout chaser. I just, it's difficult being so young and having a lot of eyes on you. That's all I'm saying. So what was I talking about? Just that the animation industry right now it was really cheats, and it was last year too, and I was just like unemployed for a really long time and like really sad, and I had no money. And I live in a basement, and I have a lot of stuff to pay for.
Animation memes don't make that kind of money.
Yeah, YouTube, I've never like made money off of YouTube. Like a couple $100 here and there.
You're not Marcus Entertainment Plier.
Yeah, I'm not Marcus Entertainment Plier. It's never been lucrative. So everyone's all grown up now. Yeah.
I mean, whenever you did get paid by YouTube, it probably would have been pretty sweet when you were 16.
Well, when I was 16 and not really, because I was doing commissions since I was like 11. So like
yeah,
I kind of always
those were like more lucrative too.
Yeah, I kind of always had my own like little bit of money here and there, but it was nice, YouTube gave me a lot of other like I could go on and on about how all the good things that the good avenues that were open for me from doing YouTube. But couldn't find a job for the life of me. I even started like applying for normal quote unquote jobs, like jobs that didn't require my bachelor's. DeviantArt point commission, so true, Rainy. That's what it was though. And like back then, DeviantArt would like convert points into real money. It was like the conversion rate was like ass, but so true, Arctic Fox. The community was both great and toxic. I'm glad that's kind of like calmed down a little bit with like, this is how you animate, this is not how you animate. And I definitely contributed to that with that one video, like for sure. Which is why I made like the follow-up video saying, don't listen to me, I was a child. It's nice hearing that you finally got a job again. The animation job climate sucks. I remember when you said you were walking dogs. Oh my god. Okay, so I must have streamed recently if I was talking about when I was doing dog walking. I have never been like so miserable doing anything ever than when I was a dog walker. I was getting like so injured and like dealing with really poorly behaved dogs, but like that was one of the quote unquote normal jobs that I did while I was like trying to pay the rent, and it was not worth it. It was not worth it. But I was like applying to Tim Hortons, like I was trying to get back into my roots of being a barista.
Just desperate.
Just like anything. Like I emailed the manager of the job I worked at like 7 years ago. I was like, please take me back, please, 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 please. And that never went anywhere. Like in general, it's hard to find a job, but especially in Toronto, it was impossible. It was impossible. So I just kind of cruised for a while. I don't, and like, I guess why I didn't do animation memes is kind of like deeper than just saying like, oh, like I just didn't feel like it, because there was a period where I was like really like ashamed of myself, and like I just had a lot of feelings about it, and I kind of just like wanted people to like forget that I even existed, because I don't know. I don't really want to get that much into it, but I it's not like YouTube would have been lucrative even if I decided to dedicate all my time to it, you know? I did a bunch of commissions though to like get me through, like animation commissions. I like posted like a bunch in a row. a couple of months ago. And this is one of them. This is like the last one from kind of that gig, I guess. Because I'm not taking commissions anymore because I'm too busy. But,
And you hate drawing.
and I don't like drawing that much. Like, I don't think I've drawn anything beyond, like, MS Paint doodles for, like, a long time. Like, months, at least. I did a commission because I had to, like, make money. And then I was like, not doing that anymore. How long does it take for you to finish an animation, says Hyperfixate? Well, this has been, like, months and months and months in progress. Like, I do it on the weekends when I can, and luckily the commissioner, she's awesome.
It takes you longer to draw instead of animating.
No, it actually doesn't. Like, it's more mental effort for me to illustrate than it is to do animation, because my style is a bit different.
True.
But luckily, this commissioner's really sweet and understanding, so she's like cool with it. But on Halloween Day, I got an interview, an offer, and I accepted the offer the same day. And it couldn't have come a moment too soon, honestly, because, like, my EI had run out, my, like, unemployment, basically. It had run out. I was living off of my credit card, like, dirt broke, like, eating no-name canned beans and tuna.
The British classic. British cuisine. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that was okay, but, you know, I had to afford my cat's $100 cat food, so that was rough. But I got the job, but it wasn't for another, like, 6 months. So I got the job October 31st, and then I started, like, in March. So it was a bit of a wait, and I was like, it was so relieving. I think I cried. I was so relieved. Because this was, like, after applying for any position I could find, basically. Like, I was applying to, like, international studios. I was applying to, like, in-person, like, you have to go to work places, which isn't typical for the industry right now.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that was really relieving, and I paid off all my debt, and now I'm, like, back to baseline, I guess. So
That's how it goes.
yeah, that's kind of the TLDR.
Basically, we're broke. Actually, I'm not.
Well,
I'm doing pretty well.
I still don't have a lot of money because I live in Toronto, but
Yeah, that is probably the crux of your problems currently.
yeah.
You gotta be somewhere cheap.
Java Gloss says, I just think animation memes are more worth it if you do them for the same reason you started doing them, for fun. Because generally you won't get lots of money from it. That's so true. Like, I've never made a lot of money off of animation memes. Like, especially if you're doing, like, a copywritten song, like, you don't make any money off of that, you know? So it's definitely for the love and not for the money. But one of the main reasons why I didn't make any animation memes was, one, I just, like, wasn't that passionate about it anymore. And, like, I had a big disconnect from Darcy. And the other one was that I was just busy. Like, as I mentioned, like, my crazy depression schedule of sleeping all day and then working all night. I had, like, no energy to do anything on the weekends.
Kind of just existing.
Yeah, except go to Costco and, like,
Go to Chuck's.
go to Costco, go to Chuck's, like, clean the house, pull Cole's hair out of the drain.
Right. Make the lost comic out of hair in the shower.
Yeah.
Communicating via hair in the shower.
No one has any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Funny though.
Rainy asks, how long is the contract for? So this contract ends in December, and I'm already freaking out about what's gonna happen, but I'm trying to relax, because I think while things are bad for the industry, they're getting better, hopefully. So we'll see, and if not, I can always just go back on EI, which, you know, not my favorite, but I learned how to survive on EI, basically, so. Dari Ross says, can I get a hi? Hi!
Hi.
Hi! Hello! Hello! Hello!
Urinary vet food.
What?
Oh, that's some. Something about urine vet food.
Oh, urinary food. Yeah, it's because most food has too much phosphorus in it. And cats get, like, kidney disease as they get older. Like, Pepsi has a little bit of early, like, kidney problems because she's getting up there. So we're probably gonna have to go that route later. But Java Gloss says, do you work from home? I do work from home, and I have a love-hate relationship with working from home. Because on one hand, I don't have to leave my house, which is ideal. But on the other hand, there's, like, no reason for me to, like, get dressed, put a little bit of makeup on, you know, go to a studio and socialize with people. So that's, you know, that's that, but I definitely think I prefer to do remote work. Because, like, commuting, especially in Toronto, is ass. Like, it sucks. And I don't drive. I don't have a car. So, like, I'd be on the bus at, like, 8 in the morning. Not my favorite. Do you have LinkedIn? I do have LinkedIn.
Ooh. I feel really bad. This person I'm commissioning, I'm like, I'm like saying how you should draw lazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how her arms. If anyone doesn't know, Lazy's the plant. It was in a animated once in that one collab. But she's got weird arms. She's got big hands. She's got a big wrist. She's got big forearms. So
Are they not? Are you being
feel
specific?
assy. Oh, yeah, I'm just like giving tips, you know. I kind of feel bad about it. It's just like, oh, you know, she's got weird. If you think her wrist looks weird, just cover it up with her leaf bracelets.
I got some more questions here. Lara the
She's got, like,
Sandwich.
opposite hands, right?
Yeah. Lara the Sandwich Artist says, I feel like there's about to be a new renaissance era for animated shows, movies in general. What do you think? Also AI and the art space, what do you think? I do think there's going to be a renaissance. Like, just in general.
Big Mouth just ended, so
all the animators are free. In general, I think the industry has always gone through ebbs and flows, right? Like, especially during lockdown, there was a lot of work because, you know, everyone was like on, like, watching stuff. But I'm hopeful. It seems like there's a lot of shows like being worked on, like they're not quite greenlit yet, but they are. There's going to be a demand for it. Is the hope? Of course, I'm always hoping for that because I like to have a job. But, you know, things usually need to get worse before they get better, and I think we've been going through the getting worse phase, so I'm hoping for the getting better phase soon. AI, I don't think as it is, I don't think it's like, for my job, like being a 2D animator, I don't think it's sophisticated enough to take over that, but definitely, like, I know concept artists are struggling with AI because, you know, it's art and it's easy to plug in a bunch of stuff and, you know, spit something else out for, like, immediate concepts, right? So I think it's definitely going to be a threat, more so than it already is for my specific job. But for, I don't know, I'll give it like 10 more years before I start to, like, quake in my boots about it. But there's nothing really you can do about it anyway. So I just choose not to worry about it. I don't like AI though, obviously. How do you go about finding a job after graduating? Well,
Get lucky.
yeah, make sure you're networking, make sure you're applying specific like criteria to your resume, like you're tailoring your resume to each job, and just like get out there, you know, go to networking events. There's like here we have like Taffy, and like job fairs. For me, like when I graduated, it was like COVID times, so it was pretty easy for me to get a job right out of college because like everywhere was hiring. I got like 3 or 4 job offers. But it is just luck and persistence, and you know, obviously you have to like have skill and be a good fit for the job, but just like be persistent and something will come up. But you have to keep at it.
Just gonna send you an update real quick.
What?
Oh, I said just sending you an update real quick.
Me?
Yeah. Sure, all my commissions.
Oh,
are
of the commission. Yeah. Definitely
cat-
has its advantages.
Kissing my Darcy plush. What's your opinion on that? I think you should grab your cat by the tail and swing it around the room.
That's a horrible thing to say. You absolute freak. I think you should pet your kitty.
Like a dog. Pet your cat like a dog.
Pet your cat like a dog is funny.
Petting your cat like a dog until she's got a big bald spot on the top of her head.
Definitely has its advantages, like seeing people and staying active. Yeah, I'm kind of in my fitness era lately, because I work from home, so I can work out and I can like be active, which is nice. Like
the update just got retroactively changed.
So I can stay active, which is nice. I'm not like glued to my computer for all hours of the day, though. I do say, if I was working in a studio, I'd probably get more work done. Just being honest. Yeah, you can connect with me. That's fine. I will accept it because I know who you are. Don't use crazy resume formatting. Make sure it's plain text so the bots don't throw out your application. Yeah.
You know, I really did think about it. So these armrests have gravity.
What?
Do they always point downwards towards her hands, or do they flip?
Oh,
You know
it's
what I
like it's like a bracelet, so yeah, I guess it would flip.
Okay.
Gravity kind of, she's not exempt from gravity.
Yeah, but I mean, she's got plant. Whoa.
I say her leaves go towards the light. I also I've heard about you
No,
keeping
they-
active.
They
Yes.
point up.
Also
point up
egg
my
white
hand.
galore. I am a little bit egg white pilled, not gonna lie. I think they're awesome. I've been trying to spread egg white propaganda to Cole. I don't think he's falling for it.
Sorry, I only like meringue.
If you eat eggs every day, just crack 1 egg and then like 100 grams of egg whites. You get like double the protein for not a lot of extra calories. You stay full longer. It's a hack. I put it in my oatmeal. Egg white oatmeal. Sounds nasty, but it's actually really good. I use it like if I'm making like my oatmeal pancakes. I use egg whites instead of eggs. Like it's so awesome sauce. That sounds nasty. No, it's really good, I swear.
Yeah, you
I
nasty.
swear. Do you just drink it? No. I swear.
She's lying.
I'm not lying.
Last time I visited, she's like, "You want a hit of this egg whites?" And she opened a 2-liter carton of egg whites and started drinking it.
Like,
She chugged it.
I would though, but like I'm not on the bulk. I'm not bulking right now, okay? But yeah, going on my fitness journey, you know. Just means you gotta put egg whites in your oatmeal sometimes, okay?
That's so brutal.
It's not
That's
brutal. It's
nasty.
not nasty, okay? Like my oatmeal is like 40 grams of oats. I do half a banana. I do like some sugar-free syrup. My egg whites, cinnamon, vanilla, and chocolate chips because I like fun. I believe you. Thanks, Risu-chan. I'm glad someone believes me that it's good, okay? To be fair, it'd probably be better than Coke Zero. Got gallstones from that, so I became a diet cell and exercise pill. I mean, I actually don't drink Coke Zero anymore. I drink, like, Fresca and, like, still zero sugar, obviously. Because if you're drinking full sugar soda in the year 2025, you scare me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like there's just no reason to be drinking full sugar soda. Like it's so bad for you. And I'm not like a health preacher. Like I don't do healthy things, but like
Me neither.
it's just like
I just can't. I can't stand. Well,
it's
I
too
barely
sweet.
drank. I barely drank full sugar sodas before,
Mm-hmm.
but
Aspartame. Yeah,
when
I'm aspartame pilled so hard.
but when I did the keto, that's when I like completely stopped getting sugary stuff. And now I can just tell when something like a soda does have sugar in it, and it just leaves like a film in my entire mouth, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It takes like hours for it to dissolve. I hate sugared sodas.
Rainy says I only get it when I get fast food. Like there's like balance and moderation, you know? Like you
The
can
only time I
have
can think
full sugar
about
soda. Like the only time I would ever get full sugar soda is like when I go to the movie theaters and they have
I don't
Orange
even do
Crush. If
I have
I
not
don't do
missed
it every time because I don't go to the theater very often, but if there's Orange
unless
Crush or Grape Crush,
I can't even remember the last time I had a like full sugar.
yeah,
Uh,
it's probably good. I can't remember either.
when was it? It had to have been before I did keto years ago.
Yeah. There's
I can't
just no
remember.
reason really. Bye, Arctic Fox. Have a good night. Soda hurts my throat. Stop drinking full sugar soda. Okay, I'm glad that most of you guys seem to be not drinking full sugar soda. Orange Crush mentioned. I love Orange Crush. I used to be obsessed with it. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I loved cream soda and A&W.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I loved those.
Made
Like,
me, that's what made me fat, and probably the fact that every weekend I got like the biggest Slurpee you could possibly get.
oh, and Slurpees. I was just thinking about this. In Toronto, people don't really drink Slurpees.
That's because they suck in everywhere but Winnipeg.
Yeah, I know Slurpee capital and whatever, but like I
But it's
remember
true.
I know it's true, but like I remember like being like a teenager and like walking around at any time of the year and every kid had a Slurpee. That kids just don't drink Slurpees anymore. Oh,
It's because they don't know that the Winnipeg ones taste better.
I've never had coffee, but I do drink my Coke Zero daily. I have a bit of a coffee problem. Not gonna lie. I can never give it up. I get like mad. I had to do blood work recently and I was like mad because you have to fast for it, which is fine. Like I don't have a problem with that, but it's that you can't have coffee beforehand and I was mad. Actually, I gotta put in my Invisalign, so I'm going to have a lisp and that's just gonna have to like, you're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, guys. Hey, me again. Evan asks,
Hello.
will Kill the Cat Productions ever upload again? We will not because, like, we had to do that for college. It's not like, we weren't like an independent studio or anything. Like, we were just a bunch of college kids who were, like, doing a college assignment. So, we will not upload again, unfortunately, unless, I don't know. Never say never, but, like, we're all doing our own thing, like, our project manager, like I think she works for Disney now, or one of our leads. Like everyone's doing their own thing, so probably not. But glad you liked Fueled. I was so sad because there isn't a 7-Eleven here. That is pretty sad. I used to, when I was in high
Well,
school, I used to get the 7-Eleven French vanilla and they're like
oh, like the hot
three,
chocolate.
yeah, and like three of their taquitos. They had like a maple like bacon one. It was so good. Back before I could eat whatever I wanted and not gain weight. Yeah, I would
Yeah, those were
slam
crazy.
those. So delicious. And their coffee wasn't half bad either.
I would go there and get their like meatballs on a stick, which which everyone like would be like, "Ooh, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "Hey, it's like $2, dude."
They had good hot food, at least at the
They
location
did.
by our high
The,
school.
yeah, the hot dogs were like not bad.
They
The
were
meatballs were fine,
fine.
and you'd never get food poisoning
It's not like
unless you like got the cheese.
well, that's just because you're lactose the intolerant. So I wanted to get into healthier snacks like protein bars and stuff. But the one time I tried to eat one, I bit it and there was a beetle inside. I would
Ooh.
I am not into protein bars at all. Like I would recommend just eating whole foods. Like just in general, like protein bars, they make my tummy hurt. And they're also like full of like fake ingredients, but that's just me. I did not eat the beetle. He was just vibing. Well, the beetle would have just added more protein if we're being so honest.
Yeah, it's a delicacy in some places in the world.
You lactosed and told her aunt? No, not me, just Cole. He's defective.
Not effective.
I am yogurt pilled, cottage cheese pilled. I don't drink milk
Listen,
because
if I just ate like a combination of all those things, it would just make a big brown stain in the bathroom. That's all.
ew. I don't drink milk, but I do like milk. I am half and half pilled in my coffee.
It's actually kind of crazy. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I actually don't really like milk or cheese at all.
Yeah, most lactose intolerants are like drawn to milk for some reason. They see it as like a personal challenge to overcome.
Yeah, but it's like there's only one type of cheese that I like, and it's garlic Gouda, and I like it in a specific combination with German salami slices.
From like
I
one
only
specific
like,
deli too.
yeah,
We never were able to find it really.
no, because it's only local in my town, so that's why I could find it anywhere,
That's
and
so
I couldn't
sad.
find any other place that made the garlic Gouda.
Yeah, you drink egg whites. Hey
And
now.
they didn't have the same German salami down there too, which was like nuts.
Egg whites is a whole food, okay? I would chug egg whites over eating a protein bar.
Get a mega milk shirt, but it says mega egg whites.
Mega egg whites. I am the mega egg, okay?
Mega egg.
I
That's a Sonic thing.
I am fully
That's
behind
extreme.
I'm fully behind egg white propaganda, okay?
I like dairy, but only for ice cream. That's another thing. I do actually. I guess it's not fair to say I don't like cheese because I actually love cheese on things like pizza, hamburgers,
Like me with
like
with tomatoes.
milkshakes,
Like
and
in
all
stuff
that
it's
kind of stuff.
good, but you're not just drinking
Cheese is
milk.
great, but you'll never see me drinking just raw dogging a glass of milk
See, I grew up where
or eating cheese.
my
It's like
father
just by itself, like that's nasty.
my
I hate the texture
father
of cheese. I hate the taste of milk.
would get like the gallons, like the plastic gallons of like 3% milk or homo milk as it's called here in Canada.
Yeah,
And he would
it's
just
called that also on like the delivery manifest. By the way, it's called homo milk.
yeah, and he would just drink that like straight from the carton, like guzzle it.
Homogenized, by the way.
Homogenized milk.
We're being really offensive.
Yeah, my father was the OG milk drinker, so I always drank milk. I love milk. I just don't drink it anymore because I don't know. It's not a good allocation of my calories, but
True.
yeah. Bye Java. See you later. Do you ever use the cutter tool in Toonboom? I don't. I just manually erase stuff.
There's also a prescription pill that you can get that actually completely nullifies lactose intolerance.
Really? I mean, I
My
guess they
mom was
have
telling
that
me-
for like
My
pet
mom was telling me I
allergies.
should get that, and I was like, there is like no reason I should get that because Natrel exists, and that like doesn't harm me, and I'd never eat enough dairy for it to be worth getting anyway.
Natrel is so expensive though.
It is like $2 more, but I literally only get it for chocolate milk. And I only ever
Yeah.
have like one glass of that, usually with dinner,
So it
if I
evens
feel
out.
like it. So it's just like it lasts at least the shopping trip.
Yeah.
And I don't eat cereal anymore.
I don't either. Cereal is banned in my household, actually.
I like cereal as a concept, but it's like so bad for you.
Cereal, bread, rice.
You banned bread,
Yeah, I haven't bought bread in like months.
but garlic toast.
I love bread, but I just can't have it.
That's true.
I can't have it because I will eat all of it. And like I can't moderate bread, so I just don't have it, which is really sad. But one day,
Should we share the fucked up fact about uh the difference in our calorie deficits?
oh God.
I can't get over it. It's so insane.
Yeah. Cole's calorie deficit is like he would lose pretty moderate weight on 2,500 calories.
A day.
And if I ate 2,500 calories, I would gain weight
You'd start bloating.
so fast. And like it's no wonder I gained like 20 pounds when we lived together because like I would
You're
I
trying
would
to
make
eat like I was
yeah
eating it.
I would make us dinner and like I'd be mad that Cole could eat so much more steak than I could. So I would eat as much steak as Cole would. And I was like, why am I gaining so much weight?
What's going on?
Meanwhile, like we'd go out drinking and our drink was like 400 calories of orange juice and Malibu and banana liqueur. Like I was, oh God.
Yeah, that drink is pretty calorie dense.
It
Now when I
is
think about
so good. Yummy and
It's so
tasty.
yummy and tasty. My
Ah,
sister really likes it too.
I freaking love food. I love food so bad.
Freaking great. Why do they have to make it so tasty?
I
That's
know.
not fair. And then they make all the good foods that are good for you taste bad.
I
What's the
mean,
deal?
don't hate on my MVP spaghetti squash, okay?
I just can't stand spaghetti squash.
I have
'Cause
been
it's not spaghetti.
yeah,
It dares to bear the name of spaghetti and not taste like it?
look.
Bro.
Spaghetti squash is good if you're not trying to pretend that it's spaghetti. Just like put some butter and parmesan on it and it's A tier. You can eat a whole squash for like very little calories. Like volume eating, I've been volume eating like crazy and been seeing like really I've been feeling really good and like energized and happy about that.
I've been eating 2 apples a day.
Apples are good for you. Fiber?
I know.
Super good.
But it's really funny because like I don't think the average person eats 2 apples a day.
I don't know.
Like
Gotta keep that dentist away or whatever. Or doctor.
shoot. People in chat, do you eat 2 apples a day?
Yeah, what's the chat's average apple
Put an
consumption?
apple emoji in the chat if you eat 2 apples a day.
Stop trying to be an influencer. Ugh, okay, so hold on. Just Normal Girl says, Yeager, what inspired you to be who you are? A lot of fucked up things that happened to me. Probably.
Number 1, you learned to draw. Number 2, you went on DeviantArt by mistake and you accidentally saw inflation art. You said, "Whoa."
I tried to eat spaghetti squash one time but didn't like it. I'm so sorry for you. You should try again.
That's what I'm saying.
Cut it in half, sprinkle it with a little bit of avocado oil, salt and pepper, roast it face side down, 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Put some butter, parmesan, and garlic powder on that thing. If you have some shrimp, fry up some shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yep, put that on there. I like to do some broccoli on the side. I'm the #1 zucchini defender. I am in enemy territory. Zombie attack because I hate zucchini more than I hate, I don't know. What's something that is bad? I hate zucchini more than I ever hate anything else when it comes to food.
My auntie used to like use zucchini in her dessert baking, and that was the only time I ever liked zucchini. I was like, is
Well, it's like the
because
tomato
all
rolls.
the
Like when you
things,
mix it with a bunch of sugar, it's fine.
yeah. But it also made all like the bakery stuff really moist and tasty. It was pretty sweet.
Zucchini, like cake and bread, is fine, but like just like roasted zucchini is not my favorite. And like one of my roommates, her mom would like use like cold zucchini noodles in salad, and it just sounded like the worst thing ever.
Ugh.
But yeah.
Since we're speaking of vegetables that suck, celery, we could do without
Oh,
celery.
shut up. Celery is like an
Celery
accomplice.
sucks.
Celery is such an
You put too much
MVP.
celery in something and it ruins the entire dish. It's
It
actually
makes chicken noodle soup.
yeah, but if you put too much in it, you taste the celery soup.
Ugh. Dari Ross has asked, if you want to remake an old animation, what animation do you remake? I was actually thinking about this, because people still comment on my Bad Girls animation meme. I was like, what if I remade that? Because it's like,
It would take some effort.
not really. I mean, it's not long, and it's mostly a loop. So I would probably say I would do Bad Girls again. Like, it's so cringy and like edgy, but like people watch it for some reason. So
By the way, people totally ignored me and did not actually knew it. It did work. No one eats 2 apples a day because no one put an apple emoji in the chat.
there's a couple people that said one a day. My favorite apple is the Pink Lady apple. I think it's a red apple. Yeah, it's a red apple. So I would say red apples are better than green apples, but different colored apples have their applications. Like Granny Smith apples are best for baking, and
All
like
apples have their uses.
red
Specifically.
apples are good for just eating on their own or like putting them in like salads.
The apples that I eat twice a day are gala apples, maybe? I don't know.
I like a gala apple, but
you get
Pink
them in a
Lady is my
bag from
favorite.
Walmart. You guys
Yeah.
like these bags full of apples, like pre-packed, and then I put them in the fridge. I'm like, I'd like 2 of those a day, please.
It's really hard for me to find Pink Ladies in a bag, so I have to buy them individually, and it's expensive. But, you know, whatever. It's worth it. I will do it because I really am not a fan of like, not that I'm not a fan, I just prefer it. I'm very particular. I'm not a
My mom
kale
used to buy
guy,
it.
but I still buy it all the time because I have a tortoise. LOL. LOL. Health goals.
My mom used to buy Red Delicious all the time.
I find the skins of the dark apples to be so bitter.
They're thick.
Yeah. My huge rabbit teeth tear through it like paper. I'll accept the zucchini slander because you said my username right. 2 out of 21 pronunciation ratio. Listen, I grew up on the internet, okay? I still say like cringy stuff like that. Like I go, hi.
Like Telozors.
To lol. I still say lulz all the time.
Lulz mentioned. Time to talk about Eevee Party for every stream.
Yeah, we love Eevee Party. I remember I recorded a bit of Eevee Party on my flip phone in like 3rd grade.
That's great.
I just loved it so much.
How many people in chat even know about Eevee Party? Put a fox emoji in the chat.
Put a fox emoji in the chat if you remember Eevee Party. What's up, Axo?
It's kind of fucked up in the Eevee Party animation that they're racially discriminating against foxes.
Yes.
They start executing them. It's
Social
actually
commentary, okay?
crazy.
I still say Rafflecopter.
I also say Rafflecopter.
Rafflecopter is still funny.
I say Rafflecopter and everyone starts laughing. They're like, "Why? Why'd you say that?" It's funny.
I would love to hear your tortoise's name. I went on my walk the other day, and I just saw like a turtle in a ravine. I was like, can they do that?
You picked it up and like slammed it with a big rock.
No, but it was just like chilling, like in a creek. It's like that's
Yeah.
not real. But yeah, I guess there's like Toronto has like wildlife. Like we have coyotes and stuff, but never seen a turtle just chilling. I was very pleased to see that. I don't know. I love animals, so
Chat needs to settle the debate of what makes a good pet name. People in chat, tell us your pets' names if you have pets. If you don't, I don't know.
that was me. I was the turtle. Yeah, I'm gonna feed it pizza. First name Shelly, last name Shellington, Shelly Shellington. I think that's a pretty appropriate name for a turtle, you know?
Yeah.
Just it's a descriptive, right?
It's yeah.
I think that the equivalent would be like naming a human like
John Smith.
or like Torsey Torso. Like just naming based on your biggest feature. Like Cole's name would be like, I don't know, brownie brown hair.
Fat guy, brown hair.
Wanted to pet a coyote, is that dangerous? Probably, because they will come up to you. Because people feed them.
My dog's names are Hiro Yoshi. My cat's name is Tokyo with an I.
That's cute.
My dog named Winston. My cats are named Oreo, Cass, Maggie.
Those are all very animal names.
Ferrets, Mochi, and Pocky.
No, I had a
Cat's
hamster
named
named Mochi.
Gertrude.
I had a hamster named
Spelled
Mochi.
like- It's spelled. Oh, it's spelled in Swedish. I can't.
Swedish,
pronounce
yeah.
that. Gertrude.
Food combos are
combos.
always great.
Oh,
Thoughts on
you
rice?
don't have ferrets. Yeah, okay.
My thoughts on
Oki
rice.
May had a cat named Butterbean.
Okay, I'm talking about food again, Cole.
No, I'm talking about pet names because I asked and I have to solve the thing now that they have the names here.
All right, we'll get back to my thoughts on rice.
Yeah. Tarantula.
I had a tarantula. Her name was Muffet.
Was it human?
Like Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet.
Warrior cats. Warrior cats mentioned.
Oh, I had cats named after warrior cats. Like all the cats that I had, like because my cat kept having babies, I always named the kittens after warrior cats.
Yeah, like cockweed.
No, like Flame Paw.
That's a real warrior's cat's name.
I had a cat named Flame Paw. We called him Flamo.
Anyway, Georgia hates the fact that if I got 2 cats or 2 dogs, she hates the fact that I would name them Wet Fart and Skid Mark.
Yeah, I think those are awful names for a family member that you are going to love and take care of for at least 10 years at least, probably, if you're lucky.
Everyone in the chat, vote. Is those good names? Wet Fart and Skid Mark. You can nickname them Wee Wee and Skid.
I think the names that I
Or
come up with are much better.
Yeah, like Scrunt and Scruntilda.
No, those are not their names. Ugh. I had a rose hair tarantula. She was pretty cool.
Named Muffet.
Named Muffet, yeah. I had to give her away though when I moved. Because like tarantulas are very fragile and she would not have survived like being transported. Okay, back to rice. I like rice, just like any other person, right? But when it comes to a dish that would have rice, I will probably just substitute it with either cauliflower rice because, like I said, I'm into volume eating, so I can do like twice as much cauliflower rice for like half the cows. Or I would do a potato instead of the rice because potatoes are higher on the satiety index, which is important to me, like in being full for a long time. So I like rice. I fuck Swiss rice. But it's not something I eat regularly. Basically. All fun and games until you have to pick them up from the vet. Yeah, can you imagine, Cole?
Yeah, you could.
Taking Skidmark to the vet.
Could you imagine how big my smile on my face would be when I get name tags for these animals? If they get lost and someone has to like find them and they look at the name tag and it says wet fart.
I think you're a freak.
And then someone has to call the number on the tag and be like, I have your dog wet fart. And then I can go, ugh, and hang up.
Yeah. Yeah, like you would be the worst dog owner, honestly.
What do you mean?
Cause you have to like walk it and like pick up its poop.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And you were like bitching the whole time I had you look after Pepsi.
Yeah.
Best pet names, Mew and I lie. So true.
I would never lie.
Yeah, I've never lied, not even once.
Yeah, no, I like pets, I just don't like owning them.
Yeah, you like messing with them and putting Pepsi in high places.
Yeah. She learned to jump down though. She would just cry before, but then she learned.
Yeah. She had to actually like do cat things.
Yeah. Spoiled forever until she lived with me, and then she had to learn that she needs to survive.
She had to run away from your torment.
She just did that naturally. I'd just walking, minding my own business, she'd run.
She knows that you're about to mess with her. No way you have a pet named Pepsi. I do.
Yeah, big fat cat.
She's not fat. She's actually lost a lot of weight.
She's got a big obese cat.
She's not obese. Okay.
This cat is
She's
obese.
When I got her back from my father, bless his heart. My father was a gamer.
My father used to feed my cat cereal.
No, well, I mean, he free feeded her, and she was absolutely humongous. Bye, K2. Pepsi was humongous. She was like 14 pounds.
Zombie attack got their message censored because they put homo milk.
And I put Pepsi on a diet, and she's like, I think she's like 9 pounds now, which is more appropriate for a cat. So.
Whoa, 90 pounds? That's crazy.
No. How old is Pepsi? Pepsi she's gonna be 12 in October.
It's an old ass cat.
That's really not old for a cat. Cats like regularly live to be 20.
That's like Demo's.
That's a 25-year-old cat.
Yeah, 25-year-old cat. What's that oldest cat? Just turned 31 or something like that.
Yeah, like, and I think the oldest cat was like named Cream Puff. I think she lived to be like 35.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And there's like that new drug now that like reverses kidney disease in cats, so they're gonna like be able to live older age more frequently, which is nuts. In her prime, she sure is. She has never been more like mischievous and like lively.
More fat.
No. She chases Winky around though and bites his butt. So I think he's like sparked some life in her.
Yeah, she's
fueled by hatred of her brother.
Someone is getting their messages censored like a madman because of YouTube.
Ugh. Pepsi is a calico. She is a dilute calico. So she's a calico, but like lighter. She's like pastel calico. And she has the softest bunny fur ever. She's very soft.
Scruntilda and Scrunt.
I don't know what Winky is.
It's obviously a short hair, gray creature.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his paper says that he's a British short hair, but that's like, yeah, right. Just finding like a luxury breed on the street. He is British short hair looking because he's got like fat cheeks and he's gray. But No, he's just wink.
He's scrunt.
He's scrunt, yeah. He just scrunts around. Release me!
Release me! Release me!
British.
British. Wait, mate, you got a license for that cat? People in Britain, put a British flag in the chat.
Oh my god. How many people from Russia? I checked a while back and I had like majority of my viewers were Russian for some reason. It's kind of nuts though, because I don't know. Maybe a lot of them speak English? Question mark?
English is taught in a lot of countries.
Yo,
because
what's
it's kinda
up,
necessary
Dono
to know.
Vano? I recognize your name.
What's up, Mr. White?
Jesse.
Jesse. I'm Polish. Does it count? Not really. It's a completely different language.
What animation are you working on? I'm working on a commission. I'll play it. I'll just like
And
play
from-
it for a bit.
And from a way more interesting and silly history standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm a feckin' cat bit messed up in it. Right?
The greatest thing that the Polish have given us recently is Bubrakura.
I'm
I
kind
like
of
that video. I like the guy throwing that beaver around.
I'm a fan of pierogies. You know, a little bit of a
Pierogies are really good too.
yeah.
Pierogies.
Yeah. I make a pretty good pierogi.
Sure, why not?
Remember didn't we make well, I made pierogies for you. You sat
Yes.
and watched me make pierogies.
I'm very proficient at doing that. I didn't want to mess up the pierogies. You didn't trust me to help you with the pierogies anyway.
I probably didn't actually. I'm kind of a
When you were cooking, I just left you alone.
yeah.
I wanted to offer, but I know it would just get in the way in our small kitchen.
Yeah.
Because if I was in the kitchen with you, we all suddenly had no kitchen.
Yeah, you took up like the whole kitchen. Not gonna lie.
Big guy.
Oh, thank you for the compliments, Don Ovano. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm a fan of follow through and stuff. Crazy how going to college actually teaches you how to animate stuff. Yeagar, it's been years. Hello, Julia Semino. Hello, Lou Oni. What's up? What's up, Tanjiro? From Demon Slayer?
From Demon Slayer fame?
How did you storyboard this? I didn't storyboard it, but I do have a rough animation I'll play. Hold on, where is it? I did make a rough for this. Where is it actually? Where did it go? Disappeared. Oh. Where did it go? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I've been deleting it as I've been working on it, but
Oops.
I do have like rough animation, like this is rough. But like I said, I do delete it as I go. So I did have a rough, but I don't storyboard like these little animations. So me when I'm a dog, but also an animator, I made a rough. Yep. Darcy's still looking beautiful as ever. I don't draw her very often, but she's still there. She's like my tulpa.
Indeed. More like Muffin's tulpa.
Nah, don't even go there. Delete as you go. Is that normal for most animators? I don't know. I think most people probably would. I would not recommend deleting as you go, but I've got like backups and saves and stuff if I ever need to go back, but I just kind of do it for like, because the timeline gets a little bit confusing for me when I'm not looking at the node view. So I just, do it for my own sake. I also hardly use my rough. Like, I just do it to like give the client like something. I don't always follow it exactly.
It's like a sketch, but for animating.
Basically. I love you, Yeager. I love you, Delay.
And I love you, Random Citizen.
Fluffy Ponda says waves hi chat. Hi.
Pone's a good word that I
love pone. I love pone.
I've been using that in my vernacular for a while.
Years. Get pwned, noob. Me when I pwn a noob. Kind of epic sauce. I love saying awesome sauce and epic sauce. I think that's so funny. Unironically, I use awesome sauce. I feel so lame.
When did you start doing that? I can't remember if you started doing that because I started saying it while we lived together.
I've never stopped saying awesome sauce since like 2012.
I always say that.
I think I tried to make a Littlest Pet Shop custom of Darcy when I was like 11. Oh, that's so cute. What base animal did you use? I mean, probably kitty, right?
A dog.
Also, I definitely use nail polish. As you do, DIY. Aqua Taco Gang, rise up. I am not an Aqua Taco, I'm a kawaii potato. So...
Alright, now you're losing me. Now you got me back.
Meep? I'm not afraid to glomp my homies. Glomps too, I glomp. I go myrrh. God forbid a girl get her derp on.
Yeah, this sucks now.
See, you're just performative, Cole. You're performative, epic. So.
You started not using it you started using the words unironically instead of ironically.
I can't help who I am inside.
Derp.
Derp.
Runs away really fast.
What's up, Miwa? Love your art. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing not great, but we persist through the horrors.
One word, yeah, in 2009, and it's never left my vernacular since.
Oh my god. Nya had a chokehold on me.
Hold on. Saying that you learned the word nya in 2009 and never left your vernacular, and then following it up with, I was 4 at the time? Bro.
Cole forgets that people can be born after the year 2000.
That's what I'm saying.
I think like the people who are like born after 2000, like they're so cool. I don't know, like I see them on Twitter because they're like old enough to be on Twitter because they're like
people born in 2000.
They're adults.
25 this year.
No, I don't mean like specifically. I was implying like older, like 2005, 2006, like that kind of thing. Leap ponage. I remember when I found your channel, you inspired me to make my sona. Aw, thank you, Julia. It always warms my cold, dead heart when people say that I, like, had any kind of positive influence on them. Makes me happy, happy, happy. Did you finish your fursuit? I did finish my fursuit.
They euthanized that cat. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah.
You're lying. Me when I lie.
I'm not lying.
I did finish my fursuit. Where did I post it? You can go to my TikTok. I have like one TikTok video with the fursuit on. Like, I made it for a convention, and then I wore it for like 30 minutes, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was too hot. But I have it.
Walla pause. Born 2006. Well, actually, since I was 10. Whoa.
Koala Paws says they were born in 2006. I'm 18 years old. That's crazy. Watching me since I was 10. Wow. That's nuts.
That is nuts.
It's like Day's little sister. Like watching her grow up.
Yeah.
Crazy. They're like actual like full-grown adults now. Nuts.
My sister is like finishing college.
That's crazy.
With my young sister. And my older sister just like popped out a fucking foul creature from her.
You're
Not too long ago, like a week ago.
I thought you were already an uncle though.
No.
No, this is your first time being an unc.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She sent me the pictures, and instead of like saying, you know, what normal people would say, like congratulations and like, oh, it's so cute, I said foul creature.
Normal things to say.
There's a picture. The picture showed the baby was like flipping us off, and I said foul creature is flipping us off already. And I was like, you're a horrible mother.
Wow.
Thanks.
I was an OG animation meme enjoyer. I drew art of Splash Kitty artist. No way. I loved Splash.
I was 4 in 2009, so unfortunately, cool. I'm now 20.
I had a very brief friendship with Bonnie the kitty. That's so funny to me.
Bonnie the animatronic.
No.
Whoa,
If you know animation memes, you know Bonnie.
Some of you people are younger than Halo 3, and that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Deep.
Darcy was one of my Toon crushes. Such as many cases, I think.
Yeah.
I think that happened a lot. A lot of people saying that she was their gay awakening.
Gay awakening.
Yeah. I was watching Strobe like furries at 5. That's why I'm evil and gay now. Yep. Definitely.
People are always evil and gay at the same times, but never just gay or just evil.
I'm
curious how that happens.
I don't know. I think that's pretty off color to say.
Halo 3 came out 2007. Sometime in the mid-year, I believe. Halo 2 was, what, 2003? And the first Halo C was 2000.
Good night, Julia! Yeah, my fursuit is bald.
Bald!
I tried to make hair, but I kind of gave up. I don't know. I go through, like, periods where I get, like, really into a craft, and then I'm like, over it.
I'm done with this. This is boring now.
Yeah. If anyone wants to diagnose me.
Gosh, I would love to sleep. You should just sleep then.
I love streaming and working because it's like I black out and then I have like 3 frames done. I just get so distracted from yapping.
And it's really on stream like you guys are babies. Can't believe you don't remember Prohibition cringe.
It's true though.
Genuinely, I'm not even that much older than everybody here.
You're a hag.
Older. Yeah.
You're the male equivalent of a hag.
I can't join in with the hag commentary because they're legitimately my age. They are my peers.
Yep.
I don't like hags. I like people my age.
You're not above. You're old enough to like date a mother.
Old enough to be a father.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of nuts.
But that's not really saying much considering that a lot of fathers today are like 18.
Yeah.
I saw like the worst couple ever. And it just made me. I just laughed because they were so ratty looking. They were definitely like 18 and 19 respectively, and they had like a 4-year-old kid.
That's
And I was
crazy.
like, this is the rattiest white couple I've ever seen in my life at the subway.
Nuts. Oh, I've been like forgetting to do shading. Oopsies. We do a little copy paste.
We do a little copy pasting.
I love copy and pasting. ADHD or boredom. I don't know. I would love to have ADHD so I can get a prescription for Adderall.
Adderall.
Just kidding.
Don't give you Adderall anymore.
Yeah, no. They do Vyvanse now.
They do fire ants.
Look,
The doctor takes a mortar and pestle and starts crushing fire ants and injects it into you.
you can make fun of me for being into egg whites all you want. I am the one with low cholesterol, okay?
Low crawl. Had a kid fresh out of high school. Crazy. I knew multiple people like that.
Oh, lots of people from high school have children now.
When you said, I can't do a name drop.
Yeah,
It's actually so specific that if you looked it up, you would find it.
Yeah, I was scrolling on TikTok and I'm like, is this so and so from high school with a baby? And you were like, huh?
She's on like her third one now.
That's insane.
Sure.
Yo, I take Vyvanse. Yo, can I get some of that?
Not to judge, but I have not seen any fathers in the pictures either. So,
I mean, she's doing pretty good. Like, I looked her up on Facebook and she's like doing lots of like activism stuff and like working. Yeah, so
she's an activist.
So she's like a successful young mother. So good for her.
Oh my god, I just checked it. They went to go see Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, it's bad.
Because, yeah, it's actually, the new one's like so bad.
Don't they end with like the native girl giving her child to, or giving her sister to CPS?
Yeah, basically.
That's so fucked
up. By the way,
up.
anybody here, don't go see the new Lilo and Stitch. It's actually terrible. Just go find the animated one.
So
because it
bad.
ends up on a really evil note.
Like, actually, like the whole point of the last one was family. You know, the whole Ohana means family shit.
Ohana
Let me just give up my child's sister to go to college.
Go out of state. Go to the mainland. Leave Hawaii. And you know, this will be what my kid sister remembers me for. It's leaving.
Yeah.
When I was 10 years old.
Yeah, actually, not kind of fucked up.
How old is Lilo supposed to be?
She's like 7. She's like a little kid.
6 years old.
6 years old.
So by time, depending on what Nanny goes to college for, like,
she's going to be a marine biologist.
She'd be like in her mid teens already, just like out and absent.
Yeah. Kind of fucked up, but such as many Disney cases, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I love the original Lilo and Stitch. I had it on VHS.
Oh, I gotta do the tales.
Video way to watch movies for you that don't know what a VHS is. But I had it on VHS and I would watch it all the time.
Oh, I gotta do the tales.
I was like, oh, this movie is freaking awesome!
Mm-hmm.
It's epic!
Oh, brutal. Tee.
Homer G.
Burped a little. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm having what I call peasant meal.
You know, I might have lied. I don't think she has a second kid.
I bought a rotisserie chicken the other day, and in rotisserie chicken fashion, it's lasting me like several days. So I'm having rotisserie chicken. I also made some cabbage. And I'm also probably going to air fry a potato. I might microwave some carrots too. Who knows? That's what I'm having.
Another one from high school popped one out. What the heck?
It keeps happening.
Bro, what am I doing?
Not having children?
Yeah, no kidding. I guess that's a good thing, actually.
Oh, yeah. You should not procreate.
It's so mean.
What? How all you want to do is like play video games.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you imagine having to change a diaper?
No.
I was babysitting one time and the kid shit and I had to change its diaper and I was like, I'd never done it before. I had to look up a YouTube video how to change a diaper. I was like, I do not have like motherly instincts right now.
Then you grab a fresh diaper, you throw it in the microwave, you put it in there for 5 minutes, then you put it on the baby.
Who microwaves diapers? The fuck?
Pampered Chew does.
Oh, well, Pampered Chew is not a shining example.
Hopefully dead in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully. Freak.
Microwaves diapers, gets ass cancer. This is awesome.
Lol. Hey, ass cancer is very real. That's why you should eat fiber.
And that's why you should also microwave your diapers.
What if you don't wear diapers?
At 43?
That could happen. Be glad it's not you. Hey guys, Mr. Beast here.
You know what? Strange enough, we start talking about microwaving diapers, and the viewer count just like plummeted.
Yeah, crazy how that happens.
You have no viewers. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I did everything right. I did everything right, and I was indicted.
It's okay.
I can't believe that though.
What?
With the Lilo and Stitch live action.
Oh yeah, kind of screwed up, but you know. I don't know.
Just like actually evil.
I don't know.
Like,
said
I just trust the government with your child.
I'm trying to interact with chat, Cole. I don't know. Says just woke up from a nap after coming home from work. Still sick and just laying down because of stomach cramp. I hope your stomach feels better. Also, working on the weekend? That sucks.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me, though it was me, back before I could manage my time. Whoops. That's the wrong color.
I'm hungry.
What's for dinner?
Ow.
Ooh.
I hit my leg on the table.
I asked people what they were having for dinner. No one said what they were having for dinner.
They're all starving. I have no idea what I'm having for dinner. My grandma was making something, but I didn't see what it was.
Oh.
I just know that there is probably a pie involved or a cheesecake.
Uh-oh. Remember, you don't have to eat the whole cheesecake.
Why not?
Me at myself. You can just have one slice of cake. You don't need to eat the whole cake.
Just get a cake for my birthday.
You should. I should get a cake for your birthday.
Told the new Lilo and Stitch has unironic Uptown Funk in 2025.
Uptown Funk you up?
I also heard that Uptown Funk in 2025 is like really crazy.
Yeah.
I bet they were like red in the face trying not to put screaming goats in the movie as well.
I had Euros for dinner.
By the way,
I love Euros.
Definitely in Zootopia 2, they're gonna put screaming goats in it again, even though it has been relevant for like 15 years at this point.
It's gonna be bad. Not dinner time for me yet, lol.
What do the kids like? Yeah. Screaming goats.
Yeah, I'm
Screaming goats is still big.
Probably eat in like, I don't know, like an hour. I try not to eat before 7. don't know if chips and salsa counts. That sounds like a girl dinner.
2 YouTubers and my crush. Your crush? I've never yearned like that.
The convention this week. There's a convention going on right now. The Anime North is going on in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going. But I was thinking about
it. It was really awesome.
Well, it would be a good time to cosplay because it's so cold out right now.
Oh yeah.
I remember last time we went, I was like sweating my pink wig off.
It was actually like a ridiculously
It was like 30 out.
It was 32 in the. It was like 35 in the sun.
Yeah, that was nuts. But it's like actually kind of nice out right now for cosplaying. But I'm saving my money for Icon this summer. That's gonna be fun. So excited.
It's gonna be freaking awesome. Trying to get my plane tickets, but they're actually ridiculous. There's not a single direct flight, and it's $600 to have a 5-hour layover.
You haven't gotten your tickets yet?
Of course not. They have. I need a decent. I'm not gonna pay $600 to fly from here to Toronto International to go to Winnipeg.
You should have bought them months ago. I bought mine like in March.
The prices were the same. There was no direct flights. It's asked to fly from here. It's actually ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
I have to wait for better flight tickets.
You don't live where you live, then. Ever thought of that?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna pay nearly $1,000 to fly from here an hour away. Like, it is ridiculous. One of them I saw, the cheapest one I saw was not that much better.
Well, they're only going to get more expensive the sooner it comes.
$500 for a 5-hour layover, or $400 for a 12-hour layover.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's going to be a layover either way.
No, there's not. Not if I can't help it.
You won't help it. You're going to buy
I got a discount code, and I just got to point it at the pilot, and he'll take me where I gotta go.
I never played Animal Jam. I think I was a little bit too old. Not that you can be. No, because like you can be whatever age and play those kinds of games. Because like I was playing Neopets like into my 20s, but I never just got into it.
Playing Neopets, you liar.
I haven't played Neopets for a while.
Trying to play cool, even though you were just playing Hassy Bounce.
So good at Hassy Bounce. Anime, actually, this is our second convention we're going to GalaxyCon. I feel like anime cons in the States are like always like huge. Like even if you're going to like a random state. In Canada, there's not really a lot of options. It's like Winnipeg has an Icon, and Toronto's got Anime North and like Anime Expo too.
Well, it's not like they have like literally 10 times the population than us.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's pretty accurate, actually.
Probably. Oh, thank you, Evan. That's very sweet of you. They think I'm chill and lovable.
Wow.
I try. Little do you know I'm actually insane, but...
D-Lay says, how old are you? 43?
I'm 25.
Times 2. 50.
No, I'm 25.
She's 50. Don't be fooled by her lies.
Pimbling for your Kachik, I stay winning. I had like a 4-letter named pet that I traded for a alien Aisha. But that was like having like a pet with no underscores or numbers or anything. It's kind of a flex. All my pets are like that though. Like my fairies we talk Pichio. We stay winning.
My starving Pebble.
Yeah, the Pebble.
He's been starving for 8 years.
So
Never
sad.
fed once.
I'm on like this like Neopets Facebook group, and everyone's saying like if Neopets just brought back KeyQuest, they would return, and I'm like, yeah. If they brought back
Why?
KeyQuest, I would go back.
It's crazy that they removed KeyQuest.
Okay,
You
well,
even made a whole video on it before it was removed.
yeah, I can't post that video. But they lost KeyQuest essentially during the Jumpstart move. Like,
Why don't they just remake it then?
well, because it's, you know, they don't have the resources for that.
Rip.
Have you ever played Pop Tropica? I did play Pop Tropica. But I wasn't into like the Papa's Pizzeria or anything, but I did fuck with Pop Tropica.
What was the website that I always went to for like little flash games? Can't remember the name of it now.
We used Congregate a lot.
Yeah, I remember that one. There was one that I learned at a different school, and when I came to Churchill, I spread the word around about it, and then everyone was on that website.
I remember we were doing Google
Man.
Plus for a long time. Like on the school computers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had like games on Google Plus.
Yeah, they did. And it was like an email service, so the school didn't ban it because I guess they didn't catch word that people were playing games on it.
Yeah.
The Moshi Monsters announcement. I also loved Moshi Monsters. I was a little bit younger, but I did play like Moshi Monsters and Webkins and Neopets.
Now, it wasn't cool math games. It was something else. I learned it at a school that was in like the hood.
Churchill was not the hood. Oh, you're talking about the other school you went to.
Yeah, the other school, the legitimate school I went to, that was in the north end.
Oh yeah. That is the hood actually.
Yeah, straight up the hood. It's like off. It's not too far from Main Street,
Yeah.
so it was pretty bad.
Evan says, your art process is impressively professional. Thank you. I am a professional, so I'm glad that it comes across like that. Well, yeah, I am. I work in the industry. Love your VTuber model. Thank you. I actually thought about updating it, but I don't like ever stream. But I'm glad that you think she still holds up. I appreciate that.
Really skinny.
Yeah, people, I remember I drew her like, I don't know, a few years ago, and people were like, you put her on Ozempic. I was like, true.
Using AI to put Darcy on Ozempic.
I should draw her fatter because, like, I don't know, like, I hate the arguments like, oh, it's my art style, but like, I really just was going through an art style where I was just like, just drawing everybody a little bit slimmer.
Have you seen that GIF of Bowser?
Yes.
You should draw Darcy like that.
Ugh.
You should tween the animation like that as well.
You're going to hell for that.
Perhaps.
You?
Put my foot in hot Epsom salt water because it has an infection. You should just cut it off.
You should probably go to the doctor. Ugh, this needs another frame. Yeah, I'll do another frame there. Improvise.
I don't remember Starfall.
Nope.
Nope. Starfall. I used to play the shit out of Adventure Quest, though.
Oh, when we first became friends, we used to do that all the time.
What, play Adventure Quest?
Yeah.
The world's one? The online one?
Yeah, don't you remember that? We used to call up on the phone.
Seriously?
Yeah, we would call each other on the phone and play Adventure Quest.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
In a time before online chatting services. I guess, no, TeamSpeak was around. But
well, there's TeamSpeak and Skype, but...
Too stupid to understand how those things work, so...
Yeah.
I just knew the phone. It's because how I would play video games with my stepbrother is we'd call over the phone.
Yeah. Oh, it's an ingrown toenail. Good luck.
Adventure Quest Worlds is like the only game I had because it was broke. Unsurprisingly, I was like
You're a child.
Yeah.
Fireboy and Water Girl. Yeah.
Also, Happy Worlds.
Yeah, Happy Wheels. Everybody loved Happy Wheels because of Pootie Pie.
It's true. I knew about Happy Wheels before that, but
Hmm. Whoa, stream. Hello there. Hello, Philbit. Well,
hello,
welcome to the stream.
hello, Mario.
I will probably leave this one up afterwards. You know, for content farming.
Mm. Give me money.
after I already explained that I don't really make any money from YouTube.
You should after you put the stream up, you should place in ads manually into your thing and put it every 5 seconds. You'll maximize your profits.
No, because people will close out immediately.
No. These people will watch the entire stream if there's an ad every 5 seconds.
Definitely. True Jaeger fans.
True Yeager's fans will open up several different desktops and VPNs and watch the 2 hour stream with ads placed every 5 seconds.
Definitely. It really does feel like I just like blinked and then I have all these frames done. So like I'm stuck inside today. Like normally I'd probably be on my walk right now.
Oh yeah, the weather's bad there.
Yeah, like normally on the weekends I like to do my like my 2.5 hour walk. But it's like really crummy outside. And my hair is also dirty, so I don't want people to see me with dirty hair. And I really need to get this done. Like the person's like really understanding, but like I do need to get it done like soon.
True.
Definitely won't be getting it done like this weekend, but like maybe like in like 2
Maybe,
weekends.
Maybe like next month.
I was working on ref sheets for Art Fight, but got preoccupied making jokes about egg whites, such as life. Art Fight is crazy. I've never participated in it.
There are very few people that can participate in our fight, but the common trend is like you do the first two and then you
Give up.
It's
Yeah.
like every month themed art thing. I only ever see like
Oh, like
Japanese accounts.
Inktober.
Yeah, it's always I only ever see like like Japanese or Korean accounts. They are the only ones that ever follow through. Sometimes there's
Yeah.
like a South American account there. I'm just gonna say South American in general because I
Wonder
don't
why.
read. But it's never North America. North America can never finish Inktober art fights.
It's
They
me.
can't do
I'm
it.
North America.
Who's the artist? Cal did like an Inktober thing, and I said immediately, "Can't wait to see your next
Oh,
two uploads before you give up."
did she do it?
He got one upload and then gave up.
She does
I was like,
crazy art though. Like she's always drawing, so
I said you did good though.
it's one more than I did for Inktober.
It's true, but it's funny that I made a call out.
Yeah.
Just there.
So
You're like,
mean.
no, shut up.
So yeah, I slept in today really hard. Kind of awesome. I woke up and like Winky was like on my feet and Pepsi was like sleeping by my head.
Scrunt.
Yeah.
Scrunk.
If I'm laying in bed, the cats are laying in bed with me. We rot together.
That's pretty cool.
They're my best friends. Cole, I
I
mean
this
this
is
in the nicest way possible.
Why do you laugh like one? Why do I laugh like a One Piece character?
Funny. Cole actually
That's
is
rough.
the One Piece.
One Piece. I like that they have major characters have unique laughs. It makes me lol every time. There's One Piece video. I gotta find it. It made me laugh so hard.
I wouldn't find it funny because I don't watch One Piece.
Yeah, no, but I laughed really hard because one was replicating a character from One Piece, but in real life, and the drip went crazy.
I bet.
Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Monkey.
Monkey.
I like watching videos of orangutans.
Okay, they're your people. When you have your ginger beard, you look like an orangutan. They see you as one of their own. We go to the zoo and Cole points at a monkey and he goes, "Ooh!" And the monkey goes, "Ooh!" Monkey to monkey communication.
The orangutans always point and laugh at me. They're like, haha, an orangutan that pays taxes.
Haha.
Idiot.
I'm a cool monkey. I get my bananas for free.
Monkey. Oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. I know I sent it.
Ooh. Such is the life.
I'm not watching 1,000+ episodes.
Yeah, me neither.
So epic, though. What the fuck on epic?
Not that funny.
Wait, why am I searching it like this? I should just... There it is.
I was looking for apartments today. I found one that was really, like, cool and affordable, but there's no laundry machine in the building. It's like, I don't know. Having to haul my shit, like, to the laundromat. I don't think it's worth the low price tag. I was like, why is this priced so low?
Did I send you the image of the epic Minecraft server I joined by a certain someone?
I don't know, did you? Is this where you've been meeting new people?
No, we know both the people that own this Minecraft server. They stream badly.
Oh.
But I joined it, and I was, of course, being a nuisance in the most acceptable way I possibly could have.
Mm-hmm.
And look what I did right outside their main home.
Where are you sending me this?
Discord.
What did you do? I don't recognize what you did. I don't play Minecraft.
Look at the background. You see all the mountain back there?
Oh, yeah, your monolith.
What a big...
Whenever we play Minecraft, Cole always makes these big fucking ugly houses that are like a bajillion blocks tall.
I put that right outside the really like well crafted home, and I put it on the mountain so you could always see it looming over their base.
Didn't you like put your name on it once?
No, but this is still.
Funny.
I had to do that in non-creative, which was so brutal.
Wow. 1 million blocks.
It
500 blocks.
It was 20,000 blocks,
Ooh,
roughly.
holy.
Yeah,
You crazy for that one.
The lengths I went to just to annoy them just a little bit. I'm sure that they went to the admin and they just deleted it all and then...
What? Is there a rule against making monoliths?
No, but it's them we're talking about. So, obviously, they have it out for me.
Line art sucks. Luminarch. So good job. I've been tackling the line art for this for like months.
Looks pretty good.
I know.
You can do line art pretty good. You're like an artist or something.
I went to college.
You clearly have 5 million power and...
Yes. And I will put my goggles on. I love coloring and rough animation. I like coloring because it means that the hard part is done. Though coloring is like super tedious, and this character has a lot of like intricate little markings and stuff. It's gonna take forever.
Go on, slander the commissioner's artist
I
and
would
character design.
Don't say that. I wouldn't.
Say some mean things about the character that you're drawing for their money.
I'm not saying anything mean. No, I would never do that. Because I don't think it. It's just a complicated character. Academic probation. What does that mean? What did you do?
Well, that's when a doctor sticks... Oh, that's probation.
I remember in figure drawing class, the prof telling us the difference between pronation and supination. And he's like, supination is when you can hold soup. Like, that's how you remember it. Like you know, like pronation and supination for your arms. He's like, you can't hold soup in pronation, but in supination, you can hold a bowl of soup. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Alright, right on, man.
Yeah, like that works.
That sounds crazy.
It works though. I remembered it. He was like super into like learning all like muscle groups and stuff. What the heck? Since when did YouTube live stream have ads? I think since always.
Yeah, they had it for years.
Yeah. You can't escape. You can't escape from ads.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you could, but you want to support the streamer. Don't you, Cole? Don't you, Cole?
No. Why would I do that? No, I have YouTube Premium.
I canceled my YouTube Premium.
Crazy thing, guys. I might be the only person you know that buys YouTube. Because I use it so often.
Well, I used to... Before, when I used to listen to YouTube videos at night, like when I was falling asleep, I had Premium. But something switched in my brain because now I have to sleep in complete silence. So I was like, why do I have this? I'm like, I don't watch YouTube videos, like, really, ever.
Yeah, I use YouTube for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I feel people these days tend to romanticize 2017 as golden age of animation memes, because it kind of was. I'm not gonna lie. I know nothing about animation.
Yeah, what do you know?
Kind of was.
Okay, well, I mean, I would agree that 2017 was like the time to be an animation meme animator. Like, it was very popular. Like, the people who were into it were like, you know, we were all like, I guess there's a correlation between like people that grew up on the internet and like that was when we were of the age to be like generally interested in animation memes, like if that makes sense. Because it's like, yeah, like it's typically like a thing that younger people enjoy. So everybody was young at the same time, who also happened to grow up on the internet. Yeah, it is a generational.
It'll happen again.
Yeah.
2027 is when another one will happen.
Well, animation memes still exist. They're just on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I see them all the time on TikTok.
That's also another thing is probably why people think that 2017 was the golden age of animation is because it wasn't short form. But it was, I mean, it was short form, but
it was
wasn't
on YouTube.
Like a TikTok ad, and like everything's dime a dozen on TikTok.
Yeah.
Not that I know, I don't use TikTok.
No, but like the culture is still there. Like aside from people just being nostalgic, like it's still a thing. But like on YouTube, people don't really upload like animation memes on YouTube in the same way they used to. So
Because people can't watch them like that anymore.
Yeah, I think, which is crazy because animation memes were already so short.
Yeah, they're short, but people will not stick around to watch them still. It needs to be on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know why, it's so bizarre.
So, but like I was definitely at my most like relevant, I guess you could say, in 2017, like that kind of time frame. So I think it's accurate to say. Like if
people were a little bit more genuine with their comments too back then. Today it's you will see like the same thing repeated every comment section, especially on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of bad stuff back then too. Like there was a lot of like bullying, and like there was a lot of discourse about like this and that, you know. So it wasn't perfect, but
Bullying makes character though.
sure does.
People should bully people more.
No, don't say that. Yep. It was a good year for animation memes.
It was a good year.
Oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your username, but thank you for saying you were a fan since you were 15 and you're 23 now.
7 6 6
What he said. You assume I'm a human.
I just know something about my commission, and I think I should mention it and be a freak.
Sure. Mr. Nitpick.
Don't say that. Don't say that about me.
Akira! No! Ah!
I'm hungry. What the hell is dinner?
Oh, I used to like get around. Like I was on DeviantArt when I was like 10, and you're supposed to be 13. So don't get caught, I guess. I mean,
They just don't go on platforms like that and say I'm 12.
well, I mean, you can say like
opens up a whole host of problems.
young kids definitely should not be on the internet, but they will be. So you just need to like have safeguards put in place.
Discord IP bans you if you do that.
It's awesome. There's no way that you can keep a kid off the internet nowadays. Like, it's just how it is now.
It's always kind of been like that.
Yeah. I definitely should have been more monitored. Sounding like Eminem rap god. I am the rap god.
But think about how not normal you would have ended up. Your life would have been worse.
Oh, it would have been so normal. Yeah, my energy's running out. I'll finish this frame and then I'm gonna go heat up my rotisserie chicken.
Hell yeah. Rotisserie chicken.
It's awesome. I made bone broth out of the carcass. Kind of epic.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, I love me a good broth.
Broth.
Zhuzh. Okay, but we remember that real Slim Shady rap cover. No, you don't. You literally don't. I mind wiped it from you. What rap cover?
That never happened. What are you talking about?
So won't the real brown kitty please stand up? Half the people were like making fun of me and half the people were like, yo, this is actually fire.
I should have made fun of you more.
You should have. I had no shame though. I was like, this would be funny.
Wait, do I have a pinned comment on that video?
That video is not up.
Oh, you removed it?
Hell yeah.
Why?
It's fucking embarrassing.
That's so sad.
It's been re-uploaded a million times, so. Some of the lyrics are kind of like bomb, actually. I was like, kind of clever.
Whoa.
Still have your Darcy Plus sitting on my shelf. Good times. Me too. I'm glad you still have yours.
Mine's crucified to like a cross.
Which friend of ours sold theirs for money?
We have a friend that did that?
I don't remember who it was, but someone like sold the Darcy plush on like Marketplace for like $80.
That was definitely not anyone we know.
Someone told me that. I don't remember who.
Maybe someone saw it on Marketplace.
So I could sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst. He remind you over who she gave head to first.
I like that video of Fred Durst showing off his anime figures. So relatable.
He's awesome. Fucked up titties on a fucked up chest. I love that guy.
It's kind of crazy.
Ugh. I might need to tap out before I can finish this. Remember when I used to be able to animate for like 8-hour sittings?
Yeah, I remember you were able to do a lot.
What is that supposed to mean?
Not anymore.
Sorry I don't make reference sheets out the ass anymore. I know you real mad about that one.
I'm not mad, but I am mad that you don't even do it for decent.
Because I hate drawing, dude.
Yeah, I know. You're just cringe. I get it.
I just hate drawing. Yeah, let me just show you this character. As you can see, it's a very beautiful character, but lots of colors.
Covering up for the slander you said earlier, eh?
It's not slander. Don't even spread lies like that. Like I've got gradients. I got gradients in the eyes and you know, these little thingies, and it's shaded, of course, so.
Yeah, definitely your fault.
What do you mean it's my fault? I got a standard. Any easy, nutritious meal ideas for lunch/dinner? Yeah, I got lots.
Egg whites, 2
no.
apples.
Okay, well, my go-to lunch when I used to eat lunch,
Blend egg whites and 2 apples.
it
And some
was
oatmeal.
I would make an omelet. So it was 1 egg, 100 grams of egg whites. I would chop up some turkey. Sometimes I would do some mushrooms and one of those laughing cow wedges.
Mushroom.
And then I would make an omelet with that. And on the side, I would do a yogurt bowl. So Greek yogurt with like strawberries and blueberries, or I would cut up an apple and I would dip that in the Greek yogurt. That's a really awesome lunch that I used to do all the time. Jesus Christ, you good with eggs? LOL. I like eggs. It's a good protein source.
Eggs.
Watch out, she's gonna recommend eating, drinking egg whites. Guys, add the egg whites to 1 full egg. Okay? So much volume, so much protein for not a lot of calories, okay? And if you're like me and you're trying to lose a little bit of weight, it works, and it's delicious. And I put ketchup on my omelet.
Get your egg here.
Get your egg here. A 1,000 egg whites. Did I say that? Pretty sure I said 100 grams of egg whites. Oh, this is taking so long. It's okay. I'm like in the home stretch. I just gotta like finish up the last little bit of it, and then I have to like transition it into a loop. And then I gotta color it and stuff. Okay. Alright, well, ketchup with eggs is valid. Thank you. It sure is. Well, I'm gonna go piss, first of all. And then I'm gonna heat up my rotisserie chicken. And I'm gonna heat up some cabbage. And I'm gonna air fry a potato. That's my dinner. It's gonna be freaking epic. And then later, I'm gonna make oatmeal. I'm gonna put egg whites in it, and no one can stop me.
That is kind of nasty.
It's not. It doesn't taste like eggs at all. Makes it like creamy and yummy.
I don't believe you.
Well, maybe you should listen to me more.
Mm.
Did you see the Minecraft movie yet? I did. It was hilarious. Okay, I gotta go.
I dragged my sister to it. Okay. I'm gonna find out what's going on with dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner time. All right, later, guys. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Make sure you email me all your money at hello.gmail.com.
Sure. Bye-bye.